The real estate market can be quite complex, and it can vary from region to region. You need a professional, experienced team that can help you navigate the real estate market and achieve your goals. Find Dan Gemus and his team online at dangemus.com. Now, back to the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.
Okay, welcome back. A reminder, if you are looking to make a move, give the Dan Gemus team a call. You can reach out to us 7 days a week, 519-566-5565, or find us on our website at dangemus.com. And Aaron Blackmere, Lisa Ciparoni joining me in studio today, and it's time for our mortgage tip with our good friend Ron Bondy from the Super Mortgage team. Hey, Ron, how are you?
Hi, guys. How are we doing today?
We're doing fantastic.
Wonderful.
Having lots of fun here.
Hey.
We always have lots of fun.
Yeah.
Never lack of fun happening around here. Oh, my goodness. So listen, a great topic today, all about renewals.
Renewals, yes, renewals. And renewals
something none of us want to do right now.
Exactly. Yeah, push it off as long as you can. Yeah,
Yes.
so this is going to be a real hot topic over the next couple of years because people are used to the low threes all the way down to 1.99, and now they're going to be culture shocked when they have to renew into the sixes. So that's
no kidding.
A doozy.
Yeah, that's not going to be an easy pill to swallow. If you have a $300,000 mortgage, that's going to increase your payments just around $400 a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez
so
Louise.
that's like a new
Not many
car.
houses selling for that 300 anymore.
No,
either.
that's exactly it. Yeah, not much for selling for 300. So unless you had a mortgage in that range, prior, for sure, that's going to hit hard.
Correct.
No doubt about it. So
Now-
the big question. Okay, go ahead, Ron. I'll let you go. Take your topic away. Go ahead.
Okay, so one thing you can do when you're up for renewal is you can shop around your mortgage. Now, if you come to a broker, we have rates that are called insurable that not all lenders offer. So insurable means that you qualify for just like you would for an insured mortgage. So you have to meet TDS and GDS restrictions, and your loan to value is under 65. You get one rate. If it's under 70, you get another rate. If it's under 80, you get another rate. So if you can transfer over your mortgage for insurable, you could save up to 0.5% on your interest rate. Now, that's a lot of money when we're talking the way mortgages are these days. They're a lot higher. So transferring your mortgage with a broker makes more sense. And then also, so now to alleviate that big bubble payment, if you're used to paying $400 a month and now you're paying $800 a month, that's a hard pill to swallow. So what we can also do when we transfer you over, we can transfer you over as a collateral mortgage and re-amortize your mortgage out to 25 years. So essentially you don't lose any equity in your house, but you keep your payments lower and you keep your quality of life. You're going to be paying your mortgage for the extra years, yes, but it's all about what fits your lifestyle better. If you can afford the $800 a month, great. Then just take the savings in the interest rate and come talk to me.
And then maybe you can take a look in the next 5 years, if you lock in for 5 years and see where things are at that point, and then kind of rearrange from there. Yeah.
Exactly, 100%. If you're making more, if interest rates drop, you can, when you come up for renewal, you can increase your payments, lower your amortization at no cost, and then you're paying off your mortgage faster. Now, a lot of lenders, when you transfer over, they will pay for your legal fees and for your appraisal. So the only thing that, if you're up for renewal, the only thing that the client has to pay for is the discharge fee from the other bank, which is typically around $500, which could be thrown into the mortgage at that time as well.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so I threw a lot out at you at once.
Yeah.
But
you know what? One of the questions I have, Ron, so many mortgages, ours is one of them, right, where it allows you to, on a monthly basis, double your payments if you want to, or once a year you can slap a big chunk down to kind of get your mortgage
open,
down.
right?
There's just some benefits to that, right? Obviously, as people are trying to get creative with paying down their mortgages as quickly as they can, if they have the ability right now with everything going up, or maybe their renewal's up in 3 years and they want to try and get that down while they still have the current rate. It's an important factor, right?
Yeah, so those are prepayment options. So that is definitely something to look at when you're transferring or moving lenders. It's what is your prepayment options. A lot of them are 10-10. 10%. You can increase your payments by 10%. You can put a lump sum of 10% every year. We have lenders that will do 20%. You can increase your payments by 20% and put a 20% of the original mortgage amount once a year. And then some lenders will also offer double payments. So that is another good thing to look at when you're looking at transferring your mortgage, because especially people that are first-time home buyers, their income is only going to go up. So they're going to want these options as their income goes up in order to pay off their mortgage quicker.
Now, the big question right now, which I'm sure you're going to get over the next couple of years quite often, is what do we do? Do we lock in? Do we go variable right now? What's the answer there? I know it's a tough one.
So we highly recommend, and almost push, but we highly recommend that you go with the 5-year. And let me tell you why. It all has to do with math. So if you take let's say you're like, okay, Ron, rates are going to go down in 3 years. I want a 3-year. I don't disagree with you. I think as well that rates will go down in 3 years. But for the first 3 years, in your highest interest-bearing years, you're going to be paying a higher interest rate. So if you're okay with paying that payment, take the 5-year, set your payments, because you can use those prepayment options by increasing your payment by 10% or 20%, right?
Yes.
Depending on where you go. Take those options, increase your payment to as if you were paying the 3-year interest rate. And after 3 years, you will be $10,000 ahead on your mortgage, and your interest rate, if you were to renew at 3 years, would have to be 1.3. Now that is not going to happen.
No.
So you stay locked in for 2 more years. You're saving tens of thousands of dollars.
Wow, what
using that strategy.
Makes sense.
What a great little
That's
cheat
a great
there.
suggestion, yeah.
That's a great little
question
cheat,
I do have, Ron.
And that's the advice that you get by going with somebody who knows what they're doing.
No doubt. Aaron's got a question for you.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Joyce and I pay our mortgage weekly. Is that true that paying weekly, bi-weekly is better than monthly?
Yes, it always, so weekly, so monthly monthly will be a 25-year term. And if you go bi-weekly, you probably kick it down to about 23, and weekly about 22 years. The reason why is because interest is accrued daily, right? So if you put a payment on every week, well, it's not calculating interest on that full balance over the month, because you already put a payment down and lowered your principal for that
so
month.
You're paying way less interest then.
Exactly. That's why it's lowering, because you're paying less interest by paying weekly.
I did something right.
Look at you. Good job.
Joyce would say you've done lots right. You've married her. Yeah.
It was totally
And
Joyce.
she would start with that. Just kidding.
I just ride coattails.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure that was Joyce's idea, not yours.
100%.
Yeah, I think, exactly. I was just going to say that. Joyce would have said she said that idea, and you just shook
I'm
your head.
coming off as a real dummy today, aren't I?
Oh, my gosh. Hey, Ron, how does everyone reach out to your team and to you if they have any questions?
Yeah, if they want, they can reach out to me on my cell phone. It's 519-791-2961. They can get me on my email, ronbondy@supermortgageteam.ca, or they can reach out to one of your agents, and they will put them in touch with me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you bet. All right, thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. See you next week.
Bye.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your long weekend.
Thank you. You too. That's Ron Bondy with the Super Mortgage Team, and always great advice. And that's some great questions there,
Yeah.
and great discussion. So I love that.
we've been paying weekly since I think we've ever gotten a mortgage.
Yeah.
And somebody told us a long time ago, but they didn't explain it very well.
Sure.
So I was just like, hey, here's an opportunity. When Ron re-triggered that in my
Yep.
head, and
Yep.
I thought weekly is just more money in my account quicker, but no, it's saving the interest in the long run. So
Yeah, that's great.
It's good
That's
to get
great.
that verified.
Fantastic. Okay, listen, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to give away the gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company. If you haven't already entered, you still have a chance. You can text the keyword FRESH, FRESH, FRESH with your first and last name to 10800, and you'll be entered to win the $50 for the Richmond Popcorn Company. And we're going to come back and we're going to answer some listener questions. You've been sending them in all hours. So if you have any questions real estate related, then shoot them our way at 10800. We'll be happy to tackle them live here on the air with Aaron Blackmere, Lisa Ciparoni. I am Dan Gemus, and lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.